Hey guys, my name's Andy and today I'm going to show you how to create a pre-planned repeatable scan mission with the BLK ARC and the Boston Dynamics Spot Dog. To create a pre-planned scan mission, I'm going to either need an existing scan or a 3D BIM model. In this case, I don't have either, so I'm going to manually walk the BLK ARC and Spot through the space that I want to capture. And with that data, I can create this pre-planned scan mission and trigger it at any point in the future to have the BLK ARC autonomously capture this space as many times as I want. All right, so we're at the entrance of the shop floor here, and this is a Boston Dynamics fiducial mark, and this is going to be important for telling the robot where it is in space and where to start the scan. So I'm going to need to put this on the wall here, and it's really important that this stays in the same spot over the course of time. So if you're planning on doing repeated scanning over weeks or months or even years, I'd recommend that you make sure that this is laminated and really secure to the wall. All right, so I'm ready to start my initial scan, and I've got the BLK ARC and the Boston Dynamics Spot Dog here. And I'm controlling everything using the BLK ARC UI, and this is browser-based, so I can have this on my iPad like I do here, or my computer, or even a phone. So you can see I have a couple options here. I need to do my initial scan, so I need to do manual control. So I'm going to tap on control here, and you can see I have a live feed, a live video feed from the cameras. I'm going to tap stand up. You can see the dog stood up, and now I have these virtual joysticks that I can use to control the dog. And I also have an option to start the scan. So I'm going to go ahead and start the scan. So now the scan is started, and the only thing that I want to do is make sure that it stays in this area long enough for it to capture this fiducial, and this is really important in the scan data. Once I've captured that, I can use the virtual joysticks to walk through the space that I want to capture, and the BLK ARC is just capturing the space on the move. Now I'm taking this scan with the BLK ARC, but if you already had a pre-existing scan, you could use that too. So I could use data from an already existing scan that I had from a mobile scanner like the BLK2GO, or I could use data from a static scanner like the BLK360. Another really important feature is the automatic obstacle avoidance. There's sensors all around the robot that are able to detect these obstacles, which make you feel really safe operating this without any training. To show this off, I'm going to try driving this directly into this box, and you can see that it detects the box and finds a way around. All right, now I've captured the entire manufacturing floor. Now what I can do with this scan is bring it into our desktop software so that I can create a repeatable scan mission. All right, so now I've imported all of that data onto our desktop software on the computer, and here is where I can create that repeatable route that I can trigger at any point in the future. So you can see I have the building here, and if I zoom in, you can see all of the interior. And the data looks really good. Something that I like to do is cut off the ceiling to make it a little bit easier to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. The next thing I need to do is create a coordinate system near that fiducial that we placed on the wall. So now I'm running this pretty interesting script. It's a custom script that allows me to place a coordinate system right at the middle of that fiducial. It only requires me to click on 3 different points on the 3 orthogonal walls. It'll basically do all the work for me. All right, now I've got my coordinate system set right in the middle of that fiducial mark that we placed in the warehouse. And if I go ahead and run this, it'll ask me to assign it a name. I'm going to call it HexMI, and now it's asking me to create a path. I can go into this orthogonal view, And now I can just very easily go through and create a path that I would like the BLK ARC to walk and scan. All right, once I hit enter, it'll actually ask me if I want to take a static scan at any of the points along my route. And in this case, I don't. I just want a simple mobile scan for this particular mission, so I'm going to keep no for each of these and click OK. And then I'm OK with all the waypoints. And it gives me an approximate duration of this scan of about 5 minutes. So I'm going to click OK. And now I'm going to choose where I want it to create the file that will that the BLK ARC can use to follow through with this path. All right, so now that I've exported that path file, and because it's already on my computer here, I'm going to upload it directly to the BLK ARC from my computer. So I've connected to the BLK ARC, and now you can see that I have that same exact UI on my computer that I did before on my iPad. This time I'm going to click Mission Planning. I'm going to click Upload Mission, and this is where I find that path file that I put here on my desktop. All right, so now that file is on the BLK ARC, I don't need my computer anymore, and now I can take the BLK ARC out on the shop floor and start that repeatable mission at any point in the future. All right, we're back on the shop floor, and I've put the BLK ARC right in front of that fiducial that we set up before. To start that pre-planned mission, all I need to do is go into Mission Planning, tap on the mission that we created, and tap Run Mission. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.